I see and I hear and I speak no evil. I carry no malice within my breast. Yet, quite without wishing a man to the devil, one may be permitted to hope for the best. That's an ethical group by Piet Hein, posted by Katie Mack on Blue Sky. It's all about the hyperventilation that happened last night. Good Saturday afternoon, friends and neighbors. Yes, Honkbal Hoofdklasse. We are back in the Netherlands with the Hoofddorp Pioneers. Stuck at 500 after the first two series of the season. Stuck behind a bunch of teams, one of which won the Holland series against us last year. We play them to start off today's stream. As you can see, we've got a lot of tasks from our manager, our owner. They will be tough to do with the twins spending all the money and getting all of our cast-offs. Hello, Gideon Marlin. Hello, Jonathan Scope. Hello, Tyrell Mercado. And they, hello, Eric Mendez. And they still got the Freak. And then we got the Griffins. Managed to stay promoted. They still got Deshaun Knowles. Dustin Schmatink is an amazing name, by the way. As is Joost Bambacht. And we don't have a full roster. We kind of ran out of money. Then again, neither do the Penguins. They only have 6 pitchers. Dudon Van Zulen is going to be the starting pitcher for our game. Oh, Christian Diaz signed with them, and he's hurt. Another ex-Pioneer. Bobby Boogard. Oh, no. Oh, that's got to be a fictional player. Yep. Bobby Boogard. Okay. We gotta shortlist him. And I gotta get out of commish mode. There we go. Nickname him Picky. We'll see how Bobby Boogard does up against us. Sport Park Pioneers. Game 1 of the stream. We're going to do, as usual, play through every single game where we are the home team, because we have the ballpark, as well as any game where we have the ballpark mod available. We got a lineup intro because it's game 1 of the stream session. Please enjoy. Batting first, the third baseman, number 38, Diego Velasquez. Batting second, the left fielder, number 5, Ole Hofstede. Batting third, the shortstop, number 0, Jakey Josefa. Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 21, Bas Krakendonk. Batting fifth, the catcher, Brian Kappers. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 26, Kevin Viegers. Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 31, Terrence Hanskirk. Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 23, Miles Burleson. Batting ninth, the designated hitter, number 3, Caden Markham. And today's starting pitcher, number 10, Falke van Doorn. Lovely day here in Hoofddorp, right near Schiphol. Falke van Doorn, now the erstwhile ace of this rotation. And that one squibs through Viegers to get into right field. It's a leadoff single for Gray. Tommy Carman. Defense sets up. Strike him out, but no, throw him out. Gray with a stolen base. And Van Doorn has an injured leg. 2 pitchers in. Oh. Strained hamstring. Do we really really pull in tomorrow's starters. Alright, Levy de Graaf is into the game. Well, this just got exciting. Lined right to first. Good grab by Vigers. 2 down. Karim Ayubi works the walk. Here's Diego Gonzalez. 1-1 on the way. Fly ball up the line. That's a fair ball into the left field corner. Hofstede is on it quickly, though, and the runner will hold. Bases loaded for Givion Sirvania. Roll to short. Josefa will flip to Hemskirk. And the Pioneers get through the first. Bases loaded. Can't push the run across. Judona Van Zulen. Looks like he was spent on the reserve roster, released, and then came back. Teams are going to basically spend this season trying to figure out what their budgets are before we get a real Hoofdklasse season next year. And it's a double play off the bat of Hofstede. Good work there by Lespa, Sirvania, and Collins. Jakey Josefa grounded to second. Sirvania with the throw. 1-2-3 inning for Van Zulen. Here's Wellesley Lespa. He works the walk against de Graaf. Elizondo, 1-0 on the way. Squares to bunt and misses. Fly ball to right, Krockendonk. Makes the grab for the first out. Here he is, folks. Your hero and mine, Bobby Boogerd. Coppers with another throw down to second. Lespa with a steal. But it's a strikeout. And this is lifted towards first. Quiet inning for de Graaf. Krockendonk, switch hitter. The hero of this team. I hope we can extend him. If you're wondering why the abbreviation went from HH to AAA, it's because I adjusted the level of Hoofdklasse to AAA to get it in the right spot in the pyramid of Dutch baseball. Coppers drill to right center field, but that'll be caught by Gray. Here's Vigers, 2-2 on the way. Fly ball to right center. That's going to carry. That's going to be off the track. Kevin Vigers might be thinking 3. He'll hold at second. Second and third with 1 away. How good is Van Zulen at fielding? Not very. Safety squeeze. Bouncer up the third base line. Boogerd throws to first, but it's not in time. Krockendonk crosses the plate, and Hemskirk is aboard safely with a bunt single. That thing just bounced. First and second for Burleson. And he's plunked. Bases loaded for Caden Markham. Yes, he's our DH. We also may need to put him in the rotation now. And he holds up. That's a bases loaded walk. Van Zulen running into trouble. Here's Velasquez, 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Hofstede. Punch to right field. Charging in is Ayubi, and he makes the grab, but the Pioneers take a 2-0 lead. Hogendorn getting loose in the bullpen. It's going to have to be a bullpen day with the hamstring pull to Falke van Doorn. Fly ball to right. Crocendonk, another great grab. Ayubi. Bounce to third. Velazquez. On the money. If you notice the new faces in the lineup intro, Hofstede is fictional. He was created with the Schiedam Lions. Went to the Hawks. Became a free agent and then signed with us in 2026. Caden Markham's a real dude. Looks like he was drafted in the 13th round in 2022. Now out of University of Tennessee by the Braves. So, real dude. Ditto for Diego Velazquez. Out of Encino, California. It's nice that the real prospects are in the game. Whee! Go, Jakey! Nice. Crocendonk. Dribbler to second. Nice play by Lespa. Coppers. Another walk. Van Zulen's walked 5. Vigers. Bouncer to third. Past the third baseman and into the corner. Bobby Boogers boogered it. And it's a double. Kevin Vigers RBI double. Hemskirk shot up the middle for another base hit. Terrence Hemskirk with 2 RBI. Burleson strikes out swinging. And here's Markham. Punch to right. Ayubi will let it fall. He couldn't get to it in time. Caden Markham with an RBI single. If you're wondering why the walks are so ridiculously high in this league, that's because that's how bad the pitching is in Honkbal Hoofdklasse. Something about the Dutch strike zone, I don't know. Six nothing. Leon Jaeger into the game. Another 2-out RBI. And it's 7-0. We could be hitting comedy score territory. I'm pretty sure there is a mercy rule somewhere in the definition for Honkbal Hoofdklasse, but I don't have Psycho Ducko in the chat to tell me these things. So they don't think I do? Do I? Nope. Alright, let's get Hogendorn into the game. It is 6-0, or it's 8-0. I think we can afford... Ooh, Josefa with a beautiful play. You will note I have the spray chart turned off. I got into the habit of that with the most recent Flying Purple baseball beaters. Now that I can't do shift or deep shift, I can only do a weak one. So I'm trying to train myself out of using the spray chart. And nice play by Burleson. 1-2-3 inning for Hogendorn. Vigers having to bat against a righty. He is very much a platoon guy. Hemskirk. Sharply hit over to third base, but Bobby Boogard, no! An error. It was going to be a tough play. Not Bobby Boogard. Miles Burleson deep to center field. Gray will make the grab. Good pitch there by Jaeger. Might be able to strand the runner. And this one's lined right back to him. Leon Jaeger holds down the fort. Elizondo gets plunked. Bobby Boogard. Grounder to first. They'll go to second. Good play by Hogendorn. Sharply hit grounder. Going to be a tough play. Josefa on the money. Line to left. Hofstede won't be able to collect this one. Throw home will be cut off. Runners at the corners for Darnell Collins. The deep shift is on. Good block there by Coppers for the 2-1 pitch. Full count. Bouncer to second. Hemskirk in the deep shift. Gets the out. Penguins looking a little worse for wear here. Ridiculously high pop-up. Sirvania makes the grab. Jaeger has walked 3. Josefa straight back through the box. He'll take the base hit. Hofstede thinks of going to third. Grant Gray brings it back in quick. Krockendonk. Grounds to second. Sirvania just makes a flip. Fielder's choice. Here's Coppers. Shot up the middle. RBI for Boss. Vigers skies this one. The pitcher grabs it himself. Jaeger's had some good fielding at least. Karim Ayubi. Fly ball to center field. Burleson tracking it. Diego Gonzalez. Wears one in the digits. It is the Toronto Air Show today, and we've got the balcony door open because it is beautiful outside. What do we want? Airplane noises. When do we want them? Luke Rovers coming into the game. Out of the Penguins bullpen. They only have 3 other pitchers. So open question, who's actually going to finish this game? Hemskirk works a leadoff walk. Whee! Burleson works the walk, back to back. And that's a throw out at third. Oof, that's skied behind shortstop. Home run and an elevator shaft. Easy play there for Lespa. Diego Velasquez up the middle for a base hit. Runners at the corners, 2 down. Hofstede wants to send this to comedy score, and nope. It'll remain a 9-0 game. Hogendorn still pitching out there. Pinch hitter is Nando Gabriel. If I didn't do the extreme shift, that would not have been a single. Hard shift my hiney. Hogendorn, runners at first and second with nobody out. Bobby Boogard with a chance to redeem himself. Full count on the way. I said pitch to contact and you still threw 3 balls? You still walked him? Hogendorn, buddy! Let's get Semlauf up. Bouncer to first. That's going to be a 3-2-3 double play. Vigers and Coppers gets the job done. Another walk issued by Hogendorn. That'll bring up the pinch hitter, Jorge Garcia. Bouncer to first. Vigers takes it himself. Does he have to do everything around here? Jakey Josefa actually bats better against lefties. A rare reverse splits player in this game. Which is one of the reasons we have him. Also the defense. Jorge Garcia has never played shortstop before in his life. He is going to try it out. Oh no. Double steal successful. Crocodonk getting in on the action. And that will take us to comedy score territory. We're going to quick sim out the rest of the game. 12-0 the final. Hogendorn pitches 5 innings. 3 hits, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. So with Fondorn, strained hamstring doesn't influence hitting or throwing. So we're going to... Do we keep him in the rotation? Open question. We got a second game, too, and all their pitching is tired. Oh, dearie me. They are in trouble. All right, so we're going to do a quick change in the rotation. We're going to send Soler to the bullpen. Markham as a starting pitcher and DH. And Soler will be now our new stopper, because we need someone available out of the bullpen. All right. Hogendorn has 2 wins, because of course he does. We don't have the stadium for RCH, so that is a loss. A big 6th inning. Caden Markham takes the L there. Elijah Rustenberg throws 124 pitches, walks 11 players. That is a team record and a league tied record. And a grand slam by Kareem Ayubi, the big damage there. Harm Sprong will take on Gerardo Rosario in the finale of this 3-game set. That could be trouble. Throw home is going to be cut off. Bases loaded, 2 down for Cervania. Popped up to left. Hofstede makes the grab. Single and a stolen base for Velasquez. Hemskirk called strike 3 on a changeup. Oof. Josefa down on strikes. Rosario from Aruba. Big 5-pitch mix. Pending free agent. Might be one of the big catches in any league here. Crocodonk will work his way into a single. Velasquez will hold at third for Coppers. Coppers shoots it up the middle. The Pioneers will take the lead. Very nice. Vigers straight back through the box. Pioneers figuring it out. Bases loaded, 2 down for Hofstede. Punch to center field. That will fall for a base hit. Reminds me of me in softball. Dinking, doinking. Burleson drills this one to center field. That's going to be an easy play, though. For First and second for Josefa. Josefa tries to go the other way. Good grab there by Gabriel Elizondo. Fly ball to left. Elizondo tracking this one. 7 hits in 2 innings. Just the 2 runs. Make it make sense. So if you're wondering where I was last weekend, I was at a brewery here in Toronto called Reinhard. They had a barbecue pit set up in their brewery, so had a few drinks, had some meats. Good times. But it was in the middle of the afternoon, and I couldn't afford to change my schedule for that. So I changed my schedule for this. Copper's got his pocket picked again. Let's get those corners in. Nice play, Diego. On the money. Here's Lespa, the shortstop. Outfield creeping in a little bit. Sprong walks him. And walks the next batter, so bases loaded, 1 out. Double play depth, and here's Boogerd. Fly ball to left. Hofstede winds and fires. The throw home will be cut off. Gray grounds it to short. Inning over. Sprong hanging on for dear life here. Thrown 100 pitches, says he's still good to go. Here's Boogerd. Swing and a miss. 6 shutout innings from Harm Sprong. And that'll get Lauf up in the bullpen. Lauf for 1, and then we'll go to Soler for 2. Doink by Jakey. Kid really makes things happen out there. And bases loaded for Boss. Tries to go the other way. That's grabbed by Elizondo. Sem gives up a 2-out double. Here's Karim Ayubi. We'll ground out to Josefa. Hofstede with a little flare into left. That's going to fall for a base hit. Elizondo couldn't get to that one. Bases loaded, nobody out. Burleson rockets to center field. Grabbed by Grant Gray. Sacrifice fly. Coppers tags and scores. Here's Markham now. Fly ball to left. Curving. Fair. And caught by Elizondo. Well, it wasn't the Noble Tiger at least. We got 1. Enrique Soler into the game. Going for his first save in Honkball Hofitklasse. Infield fly. Servania makes the grab anyway. Two infield flies. Okay. Biggers works the walk. Hofstede, 2 for 4 today. Tries to go the other way. Grabbed by Ayubi. And finally, Bobby Boogerd gets on base. Uh-oh. Runners at the corners now. Jorge Garcia, the pinch hitter. Or the designated hitter, rather. Bases loaded, nobody out. Enrique Soler has run into trouble. Henning Hulsbergen getting loose. Popped up to center field. Burleson tracks it. That'll be one away. Here's Ayubi. Flare to center field. Burleson with a diving grab. Miles Burleson trying to keep this game where it is. Diego Gonzalez. Crank to center field. Falls for a base hit. Bases loaded again. Arthur Koosters into the game as the pinch hitter. Henning Hulsbergen taking over on the mound. Grounded to third. Ball game. Velazquez comes up with it clean. And we win the series by the skin of our teeth. We're off to Rob Hoffman Valley for the next game up against our old rivals Honkbal Club Alan Veerbar. DeGraff with a control up? Okay. Well, we're in a playoff spot. 6 teams do make it. Let's take a look at the other teams in Honkbal. In Eerste Klasse, the Eurostars with an early lead in the division. Quick Amersfoort might make their way back to Hoofdklasse pretty quick. Oh no, the Pirates are in trouble. In Tweede Klasse, Rotterdam Saints and the Nijmegen Hazenkamp leading their respective pools by decisive margins. Hazenkamp on a 5-game burner. Bad news for the Hellevoet Athletics and the Purmerend Flying Petrels, who may be headed to Derde Klasse. Looks like we got a bit of a close pennant race between the Venet Flyers, the Dordrecht Hawks, and the Berg Schoonhoek Orioles. And then over in Pool B, Groningen Caribe, the Tilburg Lions, and Breda Jeka. And the here Hugevard Herons 1-11 to start the season. Oof. Bergen Bears lost 7 in a row. And yes, I did take some time in between streams to actually plot all these teams out on a map and make sure they're in the right spots where they're supposed to be to reduce team travel. Head to skip to next game. Yeah, we'll give Markham the start. Boosum's got 3 guys with snowflakes. Lars Hoyer on the bump. Veterans and Nyman on base already. Mark de Haas. Grounder to short. Nice turn there by Hemskirk. Dreyer will ground to third. 5-3 the putout. Do we have Diego long term? I can't remember. Yes, we do. Haha. Savvy move. We can make something nice out of this kid. Hemskirk standing at second with a double. Runners at the corners for Krokendonk. Grounded to second. Ooh, fielder's choice, Van Hemert. Talk about platoon splits. Ooh. Coppers, where's one? And he is concussed. Geis Bertha will take over as the new catcher. That's less than ideal. At least I'm assuming he's concussed. If they have to examine his head, that's not good. How much money do we actually have? How are we going to get more players? And does it involve trading Josefa? There's only like 3 teams in this league who have money. Let's go to the game log. Coppers, injured diagnosis pending. Oh no. Oh, he got beaned. Corners in against Van Hemert. Lofted to right. Krakendonk tracks it down. That will be deep enough for a sacrifice fly. Tagging up his skipper. And here's Schouten. Wild pitch skippers past Geis Bertha. Geis Bertha, not exactly known as the best catcher. And we are all tied up on an extra base hit by Martin Schouten. Nick Harmon scores. Sorry, Malcolm Schouten. Vetterings works the walk. Here's the third baseman, Nyman. Bouncer, Hemskirk, does not have a play. Bases loaded for De Haas. And Markham plunks him. Come on, dude. Markham has come undone here. Even pitch to contact, he can't find the plate. I swear I hit pitch to contact. This is bad. Let's get Hogendorn up. I've never seen someone walk so many people while throwing pitch to contact. Finally! That was gross. Caden, my dude, what are you doing? Hogendorn in. Markham will remain in the game as the designated hitter. Oh, look, a strikeout. What a concept. De Haas. Behind second base, Hemskirk makes the squeeze. Ooh, past the diving Hemskirk and into right field. Krakendonk up throwing. Not in time. 8-2. Belted deep to left field. Hofstede on the track will make the grab. Ooh, close one. All right, first and second, nobody out. Swing away, Vigers. Or take the walk. Ole, ole, Hofstede, king of the great North Woods. Eh. Markham is just having a rough day. Hogendorn not doing that much better. What is with the strike zone today? De Graaf is up. Did they bribe the umpire? De Graaf in. We're not quite in comedy score territory yet, but we could be. That one squirts through. That could be one. That'll just be with a 1 run. Here's De Haas, the center fielder. And Krokendonk loses it in the lights. That'll be a double. And that will be comedy score. We lose 15-3. Lars Hoyer goes the distance. Caden, what the hell was that? So with Copper's injured, we got to go with Geisbertha as our catcher. Armstrong running into control issues again. Fly ball charging in Burleson. He's there. De Haas. Here's Dreyer, past Vigers and into right field. HCAW taking the lead. This Busum club just eats our lunch, man. Okay. Stem the bleeding. I like it. Krokendonk standing at second. All right, leadoff double. Hofstede curving foul into foul territory goes the right fielder. Schouten makes the grab. Kevin Vigers high and deep to right center field. There we go. The Vieg with a hell of a knock. .35 contact, don't care. He's one of the best we have right now. Burleson shot to center field, sliding grab by De Haas. Caden Markham shot over the head of the shortstop. Nice doink there. Here's Geisbertha, the catcher. Lofted to short. Easy play there by Ditter. Van Hemert standing at second. Schouten gets a little retribution. For taking out Coppers especially, like boo. Bases loaded for Nyman. Shock Nyman. Fly ball to right center field. Krokendonk brings it in. Whew. Okay. Oh, Burgersdijk gives up a 1-out double. Jakey Josefa high and deep the opposite way. On the track, it's caught. We are still in the dead ball era here in Honkball Hoofdklasse. Which is why I try to prioritize PBABIP suppression over home run suppression. Sprung getting into walk issues. Von Hemmert. Fly ball the opposite way. And now the bases are loaded. Infield is in. Good grab by Burleson. Infield remains in against Vetterings. Popped up. Infield fly rule is called. Hemskirk makes the squeeze. And that, good buddy, is a noble tiger. HCAW loads the bases, can't push or run across. I honestly wonder if Sprung pitches better with the bases loaded. A thought. Lauf getting loose in the bullpen. Outfield was back, so just the one run. No doubles defense worked out for the Pioneers in that case. 2-2 to Von Hemmert, the second baseman. Through the drawn-in infield, and that's just going to be a little dribbler. How many runs are going to come around to score on this one? 2. That'll be the end of the day for Sprung. Lauf in. Gives up a leadoff walk. Oh, 2 to Peter Vetterings. On the 0-2 pitch, he... The episode title was not in vain, folks. Perchance to win consistently. All right, we got one at home. DeHaas. Swing and a miss. 4 runs on 3 hits. Hofstede pops this up foul. Long run for the first baseman, but nice play there by Dreyer. 3-1 to Wiegers. Wiegers is aboard. Burleson now. Strikeout victim, Bergersdijk. Good pitching. Second and third, nobody out. Geisbertha with a double? Hello. Shot back through the middle for a base hit. 1 run will score. I don't think they're sending Geisbertha. No, they are not. Okay, so hope springs eternal. Or sprungs eternal, I guess. Get Soler up. Bergersdijk hasn't broken 100 pitches yet. Bases loaded, nobody out. Hit by pitch. Tying run at first. Krakendonk straight through the middle. Beats the drawn-in infield. Boss makes it 6-4. Hofstede, full count. Swings and misses. Wiegers. Outside. Bases loaded walk. Tying run at third. Go-ahead run at second. Davy Villafana into the game. Dominican prospect. This is his 3rd season. Looks like he only got used a couple times. Burleson, infield fly. 2 down. Markham will foul out, but the Pioneers come back. The 2 teams have traded 4 spots. It's a 1-run game. Enrique Soler takes over. Jarrett Wharf. Soler struck out the side last inning. And now he runs into trouble. Bases loaded, nobody out again. Dreyer up against Soler. Grounded to short. They at least get the one at home. Skipper. Aww. Plunked by the first pitch. Ditter now. Full count. Yeah, the guy with 80i, of course he's going to walk. 4 base on balls for Ray Patrick Ditter. He has not had he's only had 2 official at bats. Here we go again. I wish there was a slider for pitch to contact, because I would at this point just set it to the maximum for every single one of my pitchers. Okay, I don't need to see this anymore. Well, we're down by 6. Soler blew a head gasket. I think we have to demote him out of the closer role, or the stopper role for sure. Let's just go with 4 relievers. We need Van Doorn to start this one. Let's get out of the slump here. And then we should probably adjust our lineup to reflect the realities of how this ballpark or this ball team is constructed. Uh-oh. Vetterings with an RBI double, possibly 2. 2 RBI double. Busum, good club. Okay, we get out of the inning. Just allowed the 2. Vandenberg with a good grab. Catcher didn't even wait for me to clear the plate. Good grief. Nice pitch there against Harmon. Van Hemert, 0-2 on the way. Got him swinging out of his shorts. Van Doorn's the only person I can trust with a pitch around call at this point. Which, given how he started his career, you know, that's a big improvement. Lovely looking curveball for strike 3 there. Oh, he's pitching angry. Strained hamstring doing no damage to Van Doorn's performance. Alex Cantu, however, is matching him blow for blow. And now the bases are loaded with 1 away. That will get Semlauf up. Good old Lauf. We can always trust him. Harmon swings and misses. Let's go to Lauf. Not that I don't trust Van Dorn, more like I don't want to push him into the danger zone. And he gets the out we needed. Okay. Alex Cantu going for the complete game shutout. Well, that was humbling. Krokendonk ends his 38-game on-base streak. He gets swept by by HCAW. We still don't know what's wrong with Coppers. Oh, he's okay, folks. He is okay. Broken nose. How bad? Where did that pitch strike him?
So wide, wide heaven, beyond everything we knew.
All right, let's think about this. Let's get Coppers as our new leadoff man. Vigers, Krokendonk, Josefa Velasquez, Tenskirk, Markham. Oh man, Burleson's struggling.
Come with me.
Can we sign anyone? Not with our budget. Heck, even Breivik's sitting around waiting for someone to give him money. We just... Nobody has money. Alright, we don't have the stadium for Osterhout either. The 10-2 Twins really set themselves up for success this season. But we pick up the win. Go up 7-1. And then hang on for dear life. Hulsbergen the save. Markham walks 9, but gets the dub. There we go.
No memory.
Overall strategy. Well, I gotta fix this. Let's go with that. Squeeze bunt. Every so often, don't bunt for hit. Do bunt for hit, don't sack. Shift all the time. See if that improves things. Sprong up against Tyne Fredrikse. As the Twins, as Jonathan Scope returns to, and Terrell Mercado returns to Sport Park Pioneers. All right, we get through the first inning okay. Krokendonk standing at second. Josefa works the walk. And Velasquez swings and misses over a Fredrikse offering. Antonia standing at second, or first and second. And now the bases are loaded, and Sprong has run into trouble again. Another old friend of ours, Benny Hoogheemstra. Burleson. Nicely timed. Good throw home. Just late. Copper's, of course, wearing the protective mask to guard his hurt nosy. And that's an error. First error of the season for Hemskirk. Hi, Gideon. We've had 2 errors so far in the day. Oh no, it's Scope. Fly ball deep to left. And it's over the head of Hofstede. He must have misplayed it somehow. Do not like. Pretty Fos. Curveball gets the strikeout. Van der Veer. Grounder up the middle. Josefa on the money. I swear, this team is capable of winning games. It's just rather hard right now. Crockendonk works the 4-pitch walk. Josefa. Drilled to center field and caught by Mercado. I wish we had him. But no, we have to spend like $62,000 on Josefa. And $35,000 on Coppers, both of whom are going to be pending free agents. I don't mean to indicate that we are just going to play out the string, but... Good grab there by Vigers. Burleson, golf to center field. Easy play there for Mercado. So, I don't know if it was just the change in sliders, but Sprong at least has been walking fewer guys. Bouncer back to the mound. Mercado can't beat out the infield single. Oh no, the throw is off the mark. Another error, this one on Sprong. There we go. Are we really going to get shut out again? Nope. That one's through the right side. Good hit, Vigers. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Crockendonk. And a wild pitch just completely eludes the catcher, Hoekheemstra. Crockendonk, high and deep to right field. Good grab there by Van der Meer. The Coppers will tag and score. It's 6-2. Velasquez, little worm burner to short. Easy play by Junior Martina. Yeah, we still got the RBI out of it. All right, Sprong with a clean inning. First and second for Hofstede. Okay. Almost got doubled off there. Coppers with a rare swing and miss. You know what? Let's go to the pen. Let's go to De Graaf. Bouncer from Vigers. Easy play there by Antonia. Quick mound visit. Let's go to De Graaf. Sit down, Holzbergen. Ooh! Nice pitching there. Hard hit by Hemskirk right to the first baseman scope. Keep DeGraff out there. That was a mistake. Two fielders converge and can't come up with it. Lofted to right. Crockendonk. Whee! Van der Veer. Called strike three. Curveball. So much for pitch to contact there. Good work there by Levy DeGraff. Another beanball. Shift is on against Junior Martina. Back-to-back hit by pitches. Oh, come on. Lined right to second. Josefa, the shortstop, will make the grab. Eric Mendez, our old friend. Here's Hulsbergen taking over in the top of the ninth. Round the horn. Double play. Oh, 1 to scope. Fly ball to right. And Crockendonk's controller disconnects. Vos, full count. Josefa across the diamond in time. 9-3 Osterhout. And that's where it'll stay. Still can't believe we beat Osterhout at their place. We are now in the last playoff spot, only half a game up on Kienheim. Oh wait, load default schedule. There we go. You know what this means, don't you? We have to go acquire Bobby Boogard. We lose the series against Osterhout. Trading deadline's coming up. Still don't know when Von Dorn's going to be healthy. I don't think anyone could even make a trade. Yeah, Busum spending a lot of money on its players. As is Curacao. They all spent money before. Everyone is in the red. Griffins especially. I'm curious. Is anyone making money? Ooh! What are the other expenses that are blowing up Eerste Klasse? Wow. Just says miscellaneous expenses. Anyways. Josefa does have a player option, but let's see if we can actually swing a deal for him. Nope, that sucks. Quiet trade deadline and passed. The Griffins come to town. Falke von Dorn up against Nelmerson Angela. And Deshaun Knowles has a runner at third. He'll score him with a sacrifice fly. Copper standing at second. Leadoff double. Vigers works the walk. Crocodonk bouncer to third. That'll be a fielder's choice. Schmatink with a good play. Josefa, high drive to right. Into the corner. Grabbed by Van der Maas. Both teams with a sacrifice fly to start the game. Velasquez off the end of the bat. First and second, 2 down for Hemskirk. Drill to center field. Easy play, though. Knowles with the grab. Jakey, you going to have some fun again? Bouncer to second. That'll just be a fielder's choice or a ground out. Nice play by Christian Rodriguez. Velasquez with RBI chances. And he fouls out to Schmatink. Hemskirk wears one in the digits. Markham now, bases loaded. Check swing, strike 3. Niebuhr. Up the middle. Scoop by Hemskirk. Van Dorn pitching a gem so far. Nelmerson matching him pitch for pitch, though. 1-2 on the way from Vigers. Another hit by pitch. Bases loaded, 1 out for Crocodonk. That'll be a RBI fielder's choice by Stolk. Josefa strikes out looking. But the Pioneers have the lead. 1-0 on the way from Van Dorn. Hemskirk gobbles it up. He's been having some great effort so far today. Caden Markham. That ball just died at third. Schmatink can't come up with it. 2 errors in the game for Rosmalen. Slow grounder to short. It'll be an RBI fielder's choice by Miles Burleson. And Hofstede will foul out to Schmatink. Bombach standing at second with a stolen base. Van Dorn still cruising here. Back-to-back strikeouts. Guillermo Quintana, very heavy pull. or pull hitter. And he walked him. He'd rather deal with Niebuhr, I guess. Past the shifted infield and into left. Bases loaded, 2 down. Quick chat with Van Dorn. 0-2 count on the way to Rodriguez. High drive, deep to right center field. Are you kidding me? A triple by Christian Rodriguez. And the Griffins have taken the lead. That was on an 0-2 count, too. There we go, Jakey. Alright, down by 2 now. Less than ideal. Vigers standing at second, though. Krakendonk sends this one foul. A lot of foul balls caught by Schmatink so far today. What's everyone's plans for the long weekend? You are able to take them. Just went out to the bookstore, bought a thwack of books, so I'm going to be reading until it hurts to blink.
Strike 3.
Bouncer up the middle. Nice play by Josefa. First and second, Velasquez's day is done, or Elmerson Angela's day is done. He throws into the 8th. Van Dorn pitched his heart out. We're going to get Lauf up for the close if we need it. Krakendonk shot to right center field. That will tie the game up. Boss coming through with a huge hit exactly when needed. No, it doesn't tie the game up. Vigers held at third. Josefa, full count. And now the bases are loaded with nobody out. Velasquez. Drawn in infield, it'll be a 3-2-3 double play. Hemskirk. Bouncer to third. We can't push the tying run across. Are you kidding me? Screw it. Okay, no, we do need Semlauf in. Van Dorn pitches into the 9th. Impressive performance by the Pioneers ace. And of course, we're going to come and blow the game up in the top of the 9th because the bullpen can't hold a gosh darn lead. Good grab by Hofstede, but that makes the hole a little bit deeper. Here's Nies van der Maas. Grounds into a double play. Markham leads off with a walk. Caden can steal a little bit. Burleson line to the second baseman. Rodriguez, one away. Markham tries the steal. He's in there safely. Never mind. Hofstede will work the walk. Tying runs in scoring position. Caden Markham stealing like a madman. Coppers goes the other way for a base hit. Brian Coppers is normally a pull hitter. He pushes this one. And now the tying run is at second. Coppers can't steal worth a lick, though. Vigers, slow roller back to the pitcher's mound. That'll be a double play. Ah! By one run, we lose to the Griffins. Whoops, we were supposed to play that one. We win it anyway. Sprong with his best pitching performance of the season. Krockendonk and Josefa both with doubles. Cody Antle gets ambushed. All 9 runs scored in the first 3 innings. If you showed up late, you missed it. Alright, we host the Wassenaar Greens, the newest promotees into the league. Take game 1. 3-1 at their place. Falke van Doorn pitches a beaut. 7 strikeouts. Good for him. Caden Markham on the bump for game 2. Wassenaar sending Ned Kroll to the mound. If you're wondering, hey, that's not a team that's actually in the game for me, that's correct. I actually have added the entire, well, not the entire, but 3 levels of Honkball Pyramids in Out of the Park 26. If you want to be able to get these mods yourself and add the Rosemallen Griffins, the Den Haag Storks, and the Wassenaar Greens to your team, you can do so at the link I just dropped in the chat. Fifth plunk by Krockendonk. Josefa swings and misses. Velasquez golfs us into right. That'll fall for a base hit. And we get one. And that's all we're going to get. Van Gestel to Madeira to Blau. Runners at the corners for Vigers. Up the middle. I think the Kevin extension may actually prove to be the wisest move we make in this particular season. Krockendonk looks at strike 3. Deep sigh is right. And now the bases are loaded for Manfred Blau. Amazing name. I mean, he's no Bobby Boogard, but... Okay, Markham. Having maybe his best game. Limiting the base stealing. Limiting the walks, more importantly. Here's Odd Boer. Glad we got him for 3 seasons. And he's got a bit of a two-way aspect to him as well. Fairy branches. When you're dealing with these lower level guys, they are probably fictional. Diederik Kirstians. Popped up. Infield. Josepha. Stems the bleeding. Markham through 6 innings. Scoreless. I guess we go with Hulsbergen for the 7th. And he walks the 2 guys he's supposed to get. Great. That'll bring up Ben Odenijhuis. Grounded to first. 3-6-3 double play. Vigors. Most impressive. And Hemskirk will end the top of the 7th. Hulsbergen with the hold. Brian Coppers high and deep to left, and that's going to be a sacrifice fly. Dead ball. Semlauf taking over. Pinch hitter Josef De La Torre. And a wild pitch by Coppers eludes him. First in to guard a bunt. That doesn't break the infield. Good play by Josepha for the first out. Third is in against Branches. And that's past Vigors and into right field. Krockendonk. Attempt relay. The relay is off target. I think that's the first. Those are the first runs issued by Semlauf all season. Of all the times for Lauf to blow a head gasket, why now? Oh, for booting up cold. Enrique Soler into the game to deal with Rupert von Straten. Infield is in. It's a tying walk. Krockendonk retrieves this one. And the Greens have taken the lead. Another bullpen loss here. Potentially. We still have 6 outs to work with. Manuel Cachot taking over first and second, nobody out. And this is double steal territory. Nice. Good work by Krockendonk. And Josepha, both of them. We try to go home. Not in time! No, it is in time. Gosh darn it. Coyer sneaks in. Another stolen base for Diego Velasquez. That'll be a game-tying sacrifice hit. Fundenbrandt. We're tied at 4s. Hofstedt, a line to left. Pioneers trying to keep this one in front of them. Hogendorn will take over now. Bouncer to second. Easy play by Alex Madeira. Caden Markham. High drive, center field. Caught by Van den Brand. Coppers, another deep fly ball. To extras we will go. Soler gives us another inning of work. Krokendonk 0-2. Kachat has done well. Josefa line to center field. That'll fall for a base hit, possibly extras. 10th hit of the game for the Pioneers. It'll be a single for Diego Velasquez, who goes the other way, and that is caught. To the 11th we go. Go ahead run, standing at second now. Nyhuis with a bunt. Infield is in to cut down the chances against Van den Brand. Fly ball to right. That will fall for a base hit. The Greens take the lead. Full count against Madeira. Fly ball to right. Krokendonk makes the grab. 2 down. That'll be the end of the day for Soler. Hogendorn in. Strikeout victim. Pioneers need 1. Kachat starting to get fatigued out there. He's already pitched 3 innings. Rudolph Petters in now. And Hofstede works the walk. Burleson. Grounded to the third baseman. That will be a double play to end the game. Greens win it in 11 innings. Well, at least we won the 2 games at their place. Sprung with a 2-hitter. Fantastic game from him. We're in the final playoff spot right now. Half game up on Kinheim. Our last game of the stream session will be on the road. That's Neptunus Family Stadion against the home run hitting doozies of Curacao Neptunus. All right, Markham with a movement up. Soler with a control drop. Harmsprong, Rookie of the Month. I think we fixed him. And more importantly, Van Dorn's healthy. Kevin Kelly versus Falke van Dorn on the road at Neptunus Family Stadion. Imarika standing at second. And I checked with Flying Canuck. Yes, the transparent ping background, that's actually there in real life. Long fly ball to center field. Burleson able to make the grab. Here's Haikoop. Through the infield. Good throw by Crocendonk, but it'll be way offline. Dula Imarika scores. And Neptunus leads 1-0. Cord Deckers. To center field. Burleson makes the grab. He's made both out so far this game. That'll bring up Tyreek Kemp. Four wide ones from Van Dorn. Raylan T, the center fielder. Drilled deep to right field. Crocendonk on the track will make the grab. I'll take it. Could have been a lot worse. Terrence Hemskirk inside outs this one into right field. Throw home will be cut off. Runners at the corners for Caden Markham. Dribbler to second, or to short rather, and that's a double play. Van Dorn was cruising, and then he ran into the heart of this Neptunus lineup. Hofstede with a good grab. One away. Here's Deckers. Shallow fly ball that'll fall in front of Hofstede. Runners or bases loaded for Tyreek Kemp. Infield is in. Doink single. And everyone moves up 90 feet. Hoagland. Strikeout victim. Here's the left fielder, Hauser. Slow roller up the middle. Going to be a tough play. Josefa is as automatic as they come, though. Kevin Kelly, 2 men aboard for Hemskirk. Strikeout victim. Markham pops this straight up. Gotta love your 90-degree launch angle. 85, my mistake. Whee! At least it looked pretty. Josefa on base again. Can we actually get someone home this time? Hemskirk flares. That's fair. That landed on the line. Ooh. Bases loaded, 2 down for Markham. Slow roller to third. Nope. Van Dorn injured. Back stiffness. Let's get DeGraff in. He was already getting loose. Nice pitch there by DeGraff. Tyreek Kemp arguing the call. Save your breath. That will end the shutout at least. Sack grounder. And Hemskirk will cash in another. We have a chance here. Tom Den Boer will face Caden Markham. If we had literally any other batters, I'd use him. But I don't, so I can't. Good work by DeGroff. First and second, and we should get Soler up. I want to see if he can retake his stopper position. 2 down for Crocendonk. Tie game. Boz with a huge hit. A 2-run, 2-out, game, go ahead, triple. You can see why I love this guy. Now we need Enrique Soler to be a boss. A rare bullpen blowout by Neptunus. 3-0 lead blown, and the tying run is already standing at second. Courtesy of Imerica. Zanfleet. Grounder to second. Vincent Hoff will face a drawn-in infield. Gobbled up by Vigers. 3-1 the putout. Pinch hitter is Moises Molero. Full count on the way. Deckers will bat with a game on the line. Swing and a miss. Soler picks up the save. Pioneers steal this one 4-3. Whee! Tom Den Boer. Blown save and his 6th loss of the season. DeGroff the win, Soler the save. Josefa, 4 stolen bases and 3 walks. All right, so at this point, let's just make everyone available for middle relief and long relief. Actually, we should look at the FIP. Yeah, I'm okay with these guys leaving. Or do we extend Paulino? Yeah, we're gonna extend Paulino. Actually, no, we can probably do better. We'll let everyone walk. We don't have any prospects. Hard to do when you don't have a minor league system at all. Alright, what was I going to do? I was going to look at FIP. So Van Dorn, yeah, we knew he's good. Sprong, playing well. He's going to start the next game. So really, Lauf should be our stopper. Then we got Hogendorn, Soler. Let's make Hulsbergen a lefty specialist. Alright guys, Bertha's starting to figure it out. Move Hofstede up. Mark him back down. Coppers is batting a lot better this season. Just a shame he's going to be a pending free agent because we can't afford to keep anyone next year. Fingers crossed both Hofstede and Josefa pop their player options because then we actually can afford to extend people. That'll wrap up our broadcast for today. Wow, we're in 5th? Did we sweep? No, we just beat Neptunus the once. We're going to go ahead, raid y'all over to Seawit DCFC, who is now in round 1 of the Perfect Team World Championship. If you want more franchise play, Escape Velocity is doing the 2026 Mariners. And of course, my internet uncle EVC and NYC2 with Rip a Packapalooza. There's plenty of out of the park drops if you know where to look for them. You'll see me next on Wednesday with the Flying Purple Baseball Beaters as we continue our 2023 season. Our goal remains winning that division again and seeing if we can win with this group one more time. Time is precious, folks. I'm grateful you've chosen to spend some of yours with me today. Have a great long weekend. Firage, take us out, if you please.